If you can't make it good, at least make it look good. To win big, you sometimes have to take big risks. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. I choose a lazy person to do a hard job. Because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. Life is not fair, get used to it. We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. Don't let yourself be lulled into inaction. I really had a lot of dreams when I was a kid, and I think a great deal of that grew out of the fact that I had a chance to read a lot. In 3 years, every product my company makes will be obsolete. The only question is whether we will make them obsolete or somebody else will. Our success has really been based on partnerships from the very beginning. The world won't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you to accomplish something before you feel good about yourself. Patience is a key element of success. People always fear change. People feared electricity when it was invented, didn't they? In this business, by the time you realize you're in trouble, it's too late to save yourself. Unless you're running scared all the time, you're gone. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. If I'd had some set idea of a finish line, don't you think I would have crossed it years ago? As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. Capitalism is this wonderful thing that motivates people, it causes wonderful inventions to be done. But in this area of diseases of the world at large, it's really let us down. You will not make $60,000 a year right out of high school. You won't be a vice president with a car phone until you earn both. Before you were born, your parents weren't as boring as they are now. They got that way from paying your bills, cleaning your clothes and listening to you talk about how cool you thought you are. So before you save the rainforest from the parasites of your parents' generation, try delousing the closet in your own room. Don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. If you do so, you are insulting yourself. The world won't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you to accomplish something before you feel good about yourself. If you think your teacher is tough, wait till you get a boss. If you mess up, it's not your parents' fault, so don't whine about your mistakes, learn from them. Your school may have done away with winners and losers, but life has not. In some schools they have abolished failing grades and they'll give you as many times as you want to get the right answer. This doesn't bear the slightest resemblance to anything in real life. Be nice to nerds. Chances are you'll end up working for one. I realized about 10 years ago that my wealth has to go back to society. A fortune, the size of which is hard to imagine, is best not passed on to one's children. It's not constructive for them. Of my mental cycles, I devote maybe 10% to business thinking. Business isn't that complicated. I wouldn't want that on my business card.